Activists demanding justice for Emmett Till marched into a senior center in North Carolina just not too long ago, just last week, looking for his accuser, Curlin Bryant Donham. Now, activists recently discovered an arrest warrant for Donham. Reports say demonstrators went to two separate locations in the hopes of getting Raleigh police to extradite her back to Mississippi to be arrested. Back in 1955, Donham accused Till, who was only 14, of whistling at her. A week later, Till's body was discovered in the Tallahatchie River, swollen and mutilated. Donham's husband and brother were found not guilty of murder by an all-white jury. Years later, the men admitted to the murder. You know, when we first broke the story about them finding that in the basement of a courthouse, I believe in Mississippi, it was so heartbroken to understand that this young man should have still been alive, should have still had a family, right? But unfortunately, his life was taken away. Yes, she should be expedited back to Mississippi. I think 100%. And you know what? They're going to go to whatever extreme to make sure it happened, because if it was the other way around, best believe they'll be looking for justice.
Absolutely. And I think after, 67 years, it's going to continue to be on us to fight for justice. Just how his family and friends found that warrant in a basement, in a Mississippi basement, the same way it's going to be on them. I applaud these activists for going into a North Carolina senior home and looking for her, because police act as if they can't find her, they don't know what to do, they can't arrest her, and so we're like, listen, I'll show you where she is, we'll go find her, and so now come do your job and arrest her, because like I said, and I said it last week or the week before that, I'll say it again, if we can arrest somebody, we can use Cosby as a case study. If we can find someone and we can arrest them and we can make charges stick, we can make charges stick for her for murder of this little boy who was 14 years old. So I applaud these kids and these protesters for continuing to push, because like I've always said, if we don't push for us, no one will. We will be fighting for justice forever if we don't take one step forward.
You know, and for us, it's always 10 toes to the ground. It's been like that since day one, and we're still fighting for certain rights. And this is just another example of what we have to do to make sure that we get justice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.